morning and welcome back to my channel. So as I'm filming this today, I'm heading off to Croatia in 2 more days. So I am very excited, but also very much in need to pack. I've literally been working right up until today, so this is the first chance I've got to pack, and I thought I would show you everything that I'm packing for this trip. So let's get started. So first off, I have the case that I've literally taken on every trip with me this year. It is like the EasyJet exact perfect sizes. It's heavy because it's got stuff in it, but it's this little beige colour with the brown zips, and then it has my little name tag. And yeah, let's move on to what's inside. So I'm going to start with outfits, then we'll move on to like makeup and toiletries, and then accessories last. So I've got half of my clothes on the floor in front of me, which only just arrived because I ordered pretty late. Then I have the other half of my clothes inside my suitcase. So I'm going to start with the half that's outside. First of all, I literally ordered this towel. My plan is to leave it out there. It was about £5, but I just don't want to have to like hunt around for a beach towel. We'll have to use our towel from the room. So that's first. Then I have my airport outfit. I got such a good deal on this. So it's from Kaya the Label. And it's just this like grey with the blue stripes down the arm. So we have a hoodie, and I also have the matching shorts, and they are literally both, let me find the tags. They are both brand new. I got them off of Vinted from a content creator who'd worked with Kaya before. So basically she wore them to film a video in our house, and then I got them. So I got 2 sets, but I'm just gonna take one with me this time. Okay, so next I have already got this skirt in another colour, which I wore to Alton Towers, but I had to get it in like a plain white. I had it in polka dots, but I don't think polka dots would match all of my outfits. So here it is. It's literally just like a high-low skirt. It's just really soft, and it's going to fold super small in the case, and it will basically go with everything. And then I have a couple of like daytime dresses, just so that I'm not having to. Basically in Croatia, you're not allowed to wear swimming costumes, even if it's just like a swimming costume top with a skirt, that's not allowed. So I basically just bought a bunch of things that I can wear over my swimming costumes when we go to the beach. But I've got this little dress. It's just like white with little brown stripes, and then I love how it has these little beads and it ties like around the neck. And then another dress I have, I'm debating whether I'm going to wear this over a swimming costume or also to dinner, because I actually really like it. So it's got like these little sparkles. I'm having to lean so far back, but yeah. And then I also got, I think this is going to go quite well with the white skirt, but this is a good time to show you. I've planned out all of my outfits already, so I'm gonna just quickly insert right now like a scroll through of the outfits that I've planned and show you like how these all fit in. But yeah, as you can see from that, this outfit is meant to go, well, this top's meant to go with the white skirt, literally just like a plain blue top. And then I've had this for ages, but it's from Pull & Bear, just like a plain white top that's super creased. I'm gonna iron it just to put over a swimming costume. Okay, let me actually show you my shoes before I show you what's inside the case. So I think I'm either gonna wear my Converses or my Sambas to the airport, but I could also wear these because they are so comfy. If you've watched any of my videos before, you've definitely heard about these. I do not shut up about them. This is not sponsored. As much as my brother likes to think it is, it's not. I would absolutely love it if they did sponsor me, but Archie's flip-flops, I am obsessed. They are so comfy. They take up more room in my suitcase than Primark ones, but they are so worth it, so taking those. And then finally, I've got this pair, which again, I took these to Greece and Poland. They're just like white, pretty low kitten heels, just because we're going to be doing quite a bit of walking. Now time to open up the case. So this is going to be in no particular order. This is literally just the order in which I'm pulling them out of my case. So first up, I have this top. It's just white with like, I guess it's more cream with these sequins, and it has like a halter neck top. This did originally have a matching skirt, but the skirt was tiny and scratchy, so I sent that straight back. And then I just have my pajamas. These are literally, again, the same ones I took with me to Greece earlier in the year. It's just like a top. I got these from Primark. They're so comfy with the matching shorts. Then I picked up this dress. This is not gonna fit on camera because it's so long. There's the top of it, but it's just like a pink, very, very long dress. Again, I'll insert the picture of it. Then I've got this skirt. This skirt is actually shorts, but it looks like a skirt, but I love it. It's just like cream with ruffles, and I don't know if you can see like It is actually shorts, but that's literally going to go with everything that I've packed. And then I've got this, I'm debating right now what I wear with my travel day outfit. I'm either going to wear my aloe like crop top, like the it's like a light grey colour so it would match the tracksuit, or I have this like white tank from Gymshark. I'm going to take both anyway. I might wear one on the way home. Then I've got this top, which is like, it's really weird. I've never seen anything like it before, but I love it. So it ties around the neck. So imagine that's around your neck. And then it's like a flowy top underneath, but I've tried this on with like a white skirt and it looks so good together, but I feel like when I get back this would look quite good with some jeans as well. And then for some reason mixed in with my clothes I have my beach tote. It's just like a mesh with turtles on it. My life hack is to go to the airport, I'm going to put my iPad, my Kindle and some snacks in here. Then when I get through security and go into duty free, buy my duty free bag and literally just put this inside, because it's like I don't want to have to go in my suitcase on the flight to get my iPad out because I'm going to be editing on the plane, but I also don't want to pay for like an extra bag to take on when I don't need it. It's literally just my iPad. Then we have swimming costumes. These two are new for this trip. I don't know why I've been loving polka dots so much recently. I need to cut the labels off of these still, but I've got this pink one with brown polka dots and then the matching bottoms. And then this one is, it looks weird here, but it's one of those ones that everyone's wearing on TikTok right now, where it's like double layered. So it's like the brown with blue and then the blue underneath. And then I've got a couple of tops. It's going to be so warm, so I've tried to have like the least possible amount of tight clothes, so it's just like quite loose. It's got an open back and it's just like really flowy. I love it. And then because both of my swimming costumes that I bought specifically for this trip are brown, so the pink has the brown dots and then the blue one has like a brown front, I've got this like cover up. Again, I need to look and see whether this is acceptable because obviously you're not allowed to wear just a swimming costume in Croatia. If I wear a cover up over it with a skirt, does that change things? I need to look it up. If not, I'll just take this when we go to like a restaurant or a beach club. I can get away with wearing that there. So this mountain behind me is all of my clothes. I might have a little look through and see if I have any more like strappy t-shirts that I can take with me just to wear like during the days if I need to. Let's move on to toiletries now. So I have my makeup bag. I got this from the Space NK pop-up at Westfield White City. It was such a good deal. Like I did a TikTok on it recently, so go watch that if you haven't already. But I'm just gonna very briefly run through because not much of my makeup routine has changed in the past year. So one of the new things I got, I literally picked this up 2 days ago after work. It is the Clinique Even Better Clinical Vitamin Makeup SPF 50. This is so good. It's like a skin tint. That's why it's slightly darker than my skin, because it's like quite sheer. I'm wearing it now, but I love the consistency of this and it's quite a good bottle like size to travel with. And in my, I think it was my spring favorites and my grease packing video, I said I would never switch out my concealer. I would never find something better than the House Labs. I still love my House Labs concealer, but I went to go and see my friend's sister works in Chanel and she basically tried this concealer on me and I've been changed. I can't remember the name of it. It's like the liquid to powder finish one in the glass bottle. I've got the shade BD21. It is so good. Like, I absolutely love it. And I never thought this would happen. I thought I would only ever use House Labs concealer for the rest of my life. I also have this mini of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum. I got it from Covent Garden like a year ago, but I'm taking that with me to save some space. And then in terms of my contour and my blush, I've got the Say and then Rare Beauty. And then I have my powder, bronzer and blush, the Too Faced and the Glossier. And then I have my favourite setting spray ever from Urban Decay. This one will never get swapped out. And then obviously makeup brushes, SPF, all of that stuff. Then moving on to some other bits that I had to pick up. I grabbed a little toothpaste because my other travel one ran out. Then I have this SPF 30 sun cream because I don't see myself getting through more than that in 6 days. Then this is it was about a month ago that I found this, but I am absolutely obsessed with it. So I used to use men's deodorant because I find it works better until I found this. This is the Saltaire Saltwater Vanilla 5% AHA Serum Deodorant. This is amazing. First off, it smells, I can't even describe it, just absolutely amazing, like vanilla-y and sweet. but this works so well. Like, I literally have done theme park days. I've spent so many hours just wearing this, and there is not even the slightest smell on my clothes after like 18 hours of being outside in the heat. It is crazy. So although this is a kind of big liquid and it's heavy because it's glass, I could not leave the country without this. And then I've got two perfumes. I've got the mini Sol de Janeiro 68. I also have the mini lotion, but I just haven't packed that yet. So reminder to let me just make a note. I need to do that. Also literally got my new phone yesterday. I'm still playing around with it, but I'm hoping this will mean I can get better photos. So this was my 15 and then this is my 17. The camera difference though, I can tell is huge. But yeah, I tested out the cameras last night and it is amazing, and the screen is just so like clear and crisp and flowy. So very excited to see the content I get on this. And then my second perfume is Golden Decade from Zara. I took it to Greece, but I didn't get much use out of it. I just love the smell of this, so definitely taking that again. And then I've just got my mini makeup wipes. I'm also going to take my LMS. I've got a mini cleanser from them, but yeah, they're great. And then I got this from Shein, I want to say. I'm literally know it's not going to last. I'm going to bin it before I come home, but I thought for maybe a couple of outfit pictures, it would be cute. It's just like a little charm necklace with seashells and starfish, but like imagine that with like one of my colourful dresses. I feel like that's going to look quite nice. Then I've got my little glasses pouch. I will be taking sunglasses too. I've got my disgusting Denman hairbrush. Not that Denman's disgusting, love the hairbrush, but I've just got hair all over it. The logo is wiped off, it's old. And then my charger, I need to pack all of my other chargers too. And then I'm taking this little pouch because when I go to the beach, just to put like lip gloss, my charger, anything like that in my beach tote when I'm there. And then in terms of my bag, I'm taking my white bag because it's got so many like sections inside of it, which is great. And it also fits like passport, Kindle. It's just like a great overall size. Then I obviously have my passport. And I also bought this for our trip to Poland, and it's not as good as my one at home, but like considering how tiny it is, it does its job. It's a really mini, like that's the size of my hand, so it's very small. I've got my Sunnyside Skin mouth tape. I love this stuff. And I'm pretty sure the girl who makes it is also called Isabella, because when I got the package, it said like Isabella on it. And I was like, wait, from Isabella or to Isabella? So, but yeah, pink mouth tape. It looks like the Skinny Confidential one, but I love it. Then I've got my like 4-way power bank. I do need to get, I need to get a couple more of these little adapters so that I can actually fit my chargers into there. Then I have my lash bond and seal. I have a box of Tatty lashes literally sat on the table outside this door, so I'm gonna do those the night before and they should last me a week. Then I got this in Poland. It's Hairmate Full Moon Hairspray with Dry Shampoo all in one. So that's gonna be pretty useful. And then finally, I have a bunch of these Yum Earth lollies that I picked up. I got some in Greece, ate them all, and then I got these ones in Poland. I've literally got 4, there's one more, so I can have them for like my flight there and my flight back, because my ears and the pressure in my head is so bad when I'm flying. If anyone else struggles with this, please give me your advice, because honestly, it's so painful for me. I'm thinking in the airport, I'm gonna stop at Boots and grab like a nasal spray or something, just because I feel like it's my sinuses that get blocked, but somehow sucking on a lolly helps, and also drinking lots of water. And then my Kindle. I love the little case that I've got on it right now. It's so cute. I got it for our cruise last year. And then it has a pop socket, obviously, because it's just way easier to hold. But the pop socket is actually a mirror. So see if I can angle it so you can see the camera. There we go. There's a little viewfinder, I think. Is that it? No, that's my flowers. So yeah, and also that does just about, I'm not gonna do it, but it does fit in my bag. So yeah, that is pretty much everything I'm taking to Croatia with me. So we're heading off in 2 days, so I'm so excited. I'm getting the earliest flight though. I think it's like 7:50, I could be wrong. We're leaving the house at 5:30 a.m, so that's gonna be fun. Zav's dropping me to the airport, and then I'm flying straight there. I should be landed in Split by about 11:30, and then my friend Kristen's gonna be there before me. So you might remember her from like a series I did last summer, but I met her literally 5 or 6 years ago on a cruise, and we've basically seen each other every summer ever since. But she's come to London, so this time we decided we're going to meet in Croatia instead, so then we both get a holiday out of it. But yeah, we're getting the ferry straight from Split to Hvar. We're going to stay in Hvar for 5 days. Then we're going to go back across to Split and stay there for one night at the end. We found a really nice hotel, like really nice looking, so that we can go for like a fancy dinner there and also see some of the beach clubs in Split. So if you are interested in seeing the rest of this travel series, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. And yeah, next time I see you will be the start of the Croatia travel series when I'm flying there. So I'll see you next time.